Our main event, the Hell in a Cell match. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, and boy, that entrance
Mm.
had that retirement feel. Here it is, boys. One last go around, one more round for the old head. Um, let's go right to the major criticism. There
Okay.
was a lot of people who liked it, a lot of people who didn't. Mixed bag.
Okay. What
Let's
was
talk.
criticism?
Let's talk about the major criticism, the one that everyone walked away with, saying that
The glazing,
no, the cell wasn't needed.
the cell,
The cell wasn't needed.
the handoff.
They said no, they had a fight. They had a fight, and they never really used the cell. There wasn't a whole lot of. They didn't break the door. They didn't break the fence. They didn't throw each other into the fence. There was no grinding. There was no usage of the actual cells. Matter of fact, the one rough thing they really did was a table spot, which you could have done with no
Wait,
cell
why is
there.
this? Wait. Okay. I think I understand what you're saying. So they're saying there was no reason for it to be in a cell.
No reason to be in the cell. Just do the third match. Just do a blow off. Because that's what they ended up really doing. They didn't really use the cell. So what did we need the cell there for? They hyped it like it was going to be this big ferocious fight, and it was a fight, and it wasn't a bad fight.
So it
They just
wasn't
never
ferocious because
used.
no one grinded someone's face against the cage.
If it's,
That's neither one of their styles.
which is all the more reason to why did we have the cell. If it's neither one of their styles, then why did we book it? If you're gonna if you're gonna if you're gonna have a no disqualification match, what's with all the chain wrestling? If you're gonna have a ladder match, why are we not doing anything with the ladder? It's the point of the gimmick. You have a gimmick in place, with the idea being the purpose of the cell. Because remember, these are two warriors fighting each other. 99 times out of 100, the reason for a cage doll is to keep outside influences out and to make sure the action stays inside the ring, but it also adds an element of danger. The cage is a weapon. Who's going to use the cage? They never used the cage. So people said you could have the same exact. It's the Indiana Jones theory. Raiders of the Lost Ark. You take Indiana Jones out of Raiders of the Lost Ark, that movie happens exactly the same way. Nothing
Okay.
really
Heard
changes.
that before. Okay.
It's from Big Bang Theory. They still find the Ark. They still all die from opening the Ark. Nothing changes. If you remove Indiana Jones from Raiders of the Lost Ark, movie is the same. You take every element of the Oba Brock Lesnar match and just remove the cell. It's the same exact match.
Mm.
The ripping of the canvas, the tombstone pile driver on the plank of woods, everything happens the same without the cell. And that's the only real criticism of the match. They love that he lost. They love that he put him over so well at the end, passed the
Okay.
torch. They had a physical match. They didn't half ass it. They beat the shit out of each other for 11 minutes. That was a concern we had on the pod. We said that 6, 7 minute match is not going to work. We need to go a little longer.
How
I
long was the
highball.
match?
It was 11 minutes
Oh, okay.
and
I thought it was closer to the 15 you called.
11. No, 11. If we were playing Price is Right, Stephen James would have won with his 12-minute and 37-second prediction or whatever the fuck. It was 11 minutes for 40 seconds, longer than the other ones, but not too long. High impact, nothing really wrong with it. The only criticism was is you could have had that without the
So,
cell.
so where do you stand?
I agree, and the only reason I agree with what they, I agree with the we didn't need to sell after I've seen what they did before the match when we were hyping it and getting ready.
Hmm.
I was all for the sell. This is gonna be great. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
but
ridiculous.
even you said you don't want too much of that bullshit.
I don't want too much of the toys. I don't want the chairs and the glass and the thumbtacks and they gave me a table anyway. That's the one thing I didn't want. I just
Okay.
wanted them and the cell. That's what I wanted. You have a cell, use the cell. The cell is not part of the bullshit. The cell is the match. I didn't need the table spot. I didn't even need the canvas and the wood planks. I needed to sell. You made it a Hell in a Cell match. Use the cell. They never used. They never really used the cell. It never really happened.
Fair
In
enough.
fact, there was such little involvement with the cell. I was pissed at the entrances because one of the best parts about Hell in a Cell and its presentation is when the wrestler does their entrance and they take a second and they take in the cell before they walk in. Where they do their entrance, they do whatever they're gonna do, they walk toward the ring and they get to the cell and they pause and they go, "Okay, I'm about to get in here. Here we go," and they go in.
Yeah,
And the
but
second guy usually closes the door behind him to indicate somebody went to get their ass whooped. This time, they did both entrances and there was no cell. They had both guys do their entrances, and then while they were in the
yeah, but
ring,
who's gonna walk in
they
scared?
lowered the cell. No,
Who's walking in
apprehen-
scared?
apprehension is not fear.
Yeah,
I
but there's
don't need
but
them to be
I
afraid.
understand what you're saying.
Sell
but
it. It's
I
a
don't-
sell.
No, I don't want that from either one of these guys, though. In this particular scenario, I don't want Oba. I don't want that. Enough. Stop the music. Lower this fucking cage. I want to beat the shit out of him. Okay, like
That's
that's
actually
I don't want.
That's
that.
actually
want
another reason why I didn't like it, because I actually thought in my head that there would be a jump start. I thought Oba would come out first, he'd be in the ring, and then Lesnar would do his thing. He'd come in the cage, and as soon as he got in the cage, Oba was just gonna unload, because that's the vibe I got. This was like a blood feud. Let's get after it. Da da da.
Right.
No, it's just their regular intros and just all right.
I don't know,
What do
man.
they
I
say?
don't
No
like
urgency.
This. I'm sitting here listening. I'm trying to like. I fucking hate this critique. I'm not saying you. I don't like it. I think we're fucking nitpicking. I think we're looking for a reason to be upset. The cell, whether they fucking grinded each other's face on it or not, was a good aesthetic. Okay, it's two big burly dudes beat the shit out of each other in a cell. That's more than enough for me. I don't need them doing fucking arm slingshot them into the cage and grinding them face and fuck. That's not their style. I understand everything you're saying, and you're not wrong. But I think this match is an exception. I don't think either one of these guys should be doing that. I don't think either one of these guys should be utilizing those things. Des, I agree with you. I'm not a big fan of the table. I don't think they needed the table, but if you take the table out of it and keep the match the way it was, and I also agree with you with the padding at the end, only because Brock didn't take the bump on it.
Brock didn't take the bump, or Oba fucked that up. There's a chicken and the egg conversation happening right now about whether or not Oba accidentally misplaced him, because when he took the bump, when Brock took
Brock
that bump,
looked.
He looked like he was expecting wood, and then when he hit, he went, "What the fuck?" And he looked over and said, "Oh shit, we missed. Fuck it." Yeah,
right. Listen, Brock's not going to complain about that.
Yeah, I'm not mad. Hey, it's over. It's done.
I just got paid. I
didn't
have to take the bump. We're good.
Yeah.
So that's
I was willing to take it. I was willing to take it.
That was my only gripe. That was my only gripe, was the spot at the end. I don't know if it was a miss or whatever. At the end of the day, I'm not going to dwell on that. But to fucking bitch about the fact that a cage is there and that they weren't wrestling outside of their style of wrestling, to me is fucking beyond me. I'll never understand half the fucking complaints that you bring in here. I really don't
take that it's not their style excuse, because if it's not their styles, don't put them in the fucking cell.
Why not?
It's not their styles. It's not their. That's why not. It's not their styles.
I want to fight you in a cage. I don't want to put you through.
Why? Why do you want to fight him in a cage? Just because.
Because I want to. Yeah, I want to fight you in a fucking cage. And they built it up about how, like Brock, they said, what did they say? Like Brock never lost in a cage in Hell in a Cell. He never lost.
Yeah, which was hilarious because they also mentioned that he only had 2.
So what? 2-0 is still 2-0. Oh man, you motherfuckers will find anything, dude. Oh my god. Fuck you guys, dude. You can't have it.
Hell in a Cell match. And it was the same opponent.
Dude, I'm convinced, and this goes for a lot of things. It's not just wrestling, but for the sake of this argument, you guys are on the fucking hot seat. I swear, a part of being a wrestler is just finding, like, you cannot be content. There has to be something you're upset about.
You should see wrestlers who watch their own shit.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, baby.
I can imagine. Fuck.
It's
No,
crazy.
fuck you guys. That shit was good, dude. I loved it. There were a few things I could have, would have preferred to go a little bit different, but I think it was awesome the way it went. My thing is, I'm not sure. I'm not, and I know this is a time frame of wrestling that we're in. I almost fucking blame Cody for it, but I'm almost kind of like
Cody's sitting there like, the fuck did I do?
I'm over the wrestler on wrestler glazing. Like, I don't like this. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna beat your ass, bitch. And then we go in there and you're like, this is my guy. Love this guy. He's the man. I'm the old. He's the new.
To be fair,
I'm getting so no. I want my
wrestlers. Brock.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't want to see it. When you feud with someone, you're not allowed to speak to that person for the rest of your life. I want you to hate them forever. Stop this. Stop it, please.
This is why it's unfair to Brock, because 24 years he never really did it. The reason why as a matter of fact, he used to get into a lot of trouble because he would talk shit about people outside of the WWE. Like in interviews, he was talking up. He would keep kayfabe. Fuck that guy. The reason why you're sick of it is exactly because of the culprit of this is Cody Rhodes.
Everyone is his friend. It's a friend match.
He respects everybody. Everybody, I respect him. I respect him.
Not saying
I have so much respect for you.
I'm not saying you have to hate everybody. Just stop telling me everybody's your friend. I have so much respect for you. Shut up! Stop respecting me, damn it!
Yeah. He started hitting him. Respect me less, motherfucker.
Stop respecting me, god damn it.
It was definitely Cody, and it's actually part of the reason why this is the bad time to bring this up. But a lot of AEW storylines is like that, and he brought that element with his game when he came back to WWE, because that's every AEW storyline. Everybody except MJF all loves everybody. Everybody respects everybody. Everybody is like, we were friends. Oh, God damn it. Okay. You need less friends. You need less friends. Be an adult.
I want him to hate somebody.
Speaking of friendship,